Hello. Um, so it's absolutely amazing to connect with all of you in this virtual platform, and I thank the forum for having given me this opportunity. I'm Visalakshi Annamalai. You can call me Visala. I'm currently working with the UNHCR in India. When I wrote this essay, I was still interning with the ILO's Triangle in ASEAN program in Thailand. My work revolves around migration and refugee issues. I'm given 7 minutes, so zooming straight into my essay, I'm happy to present this piece on environment that has found its way to the forum amidst other equally pressing themes surrounding human rights. Someone once said that there are no passengers on spaceship Earth and we are all the crew. I want to take this stage to iterate the need for the access to environmental justice. We all know, at least subconsciously, that human survival is a condition precedent for the realization of any other human right. I need to be alive to be able to realize my human rights, and the role of access to justice as a right is inherent insofar as realization and enforcement of all other human rights are concerned. We are also very well aware that degrading environment is a threat to human survival, but our policies are largely short-sighted, knowingly or unknowingly compromising the future. Children are coming up and questioning the actions of the older generations for failing to hold the planet in confidence for them. What do we tell them? For a person who is starving today and is in difficulty to meet ends for the next day, to look far into the question of human survival is simply useless. Every successive generation has in some way not been fully committed to the idea of intergenerational equity and has been let down. We would be playing the blame game in that case. Now is the time we can wake up. Whether we do or not is a question that only time can answer. The clock is ticking and we need to protect ourselves and our surroundings to further protect and enhance human rights. We know what is happening. We also seem to know what the future holds at this rate of climate change and global warming. Will we stop burning fuel? Will we stop using vehicles? Alright, we did not expect a pandemic. Not that I'm trying to say that the pandemic is doing good to humanity, no. But I have also been reading that the pandemic has done much more than what years of policy could do to the environment. And on the other side, things don't change, do they? I've also seen the media and social media talk more about the economy, development and jobs than the environment. What we need is simple. We need the environment. We need the right to environment. We need a forum to realize this right. We need the right to access to environmental justice. Environmental decision making must be made public, open to challenge before an independent court with the expertise to make sure the approach is participatory and no single selfish purpose is served. This is also the mandate of a few environmental instruments. For some reason, they never fall under the core human rights instruments. Nevertheless, they are environment instruments and are sadly non-binding on all states. So while I was conducting research for my master's thesis, one of the respondents happened to tell me that most people, especially those that are not very well educated, realize that something is wrong only when they are affected. That is when they start searching for forums to realize their rights, to address their grievance and seek redressal. It is only when it affects them are they able to name the problem, attribute the blame on someone, and then try to seek redressal. Out of all the countries worldwide, only around 44 countries have separate forums to address environmental rights, and a closer look also shows that many of these forums do not have the power or the teeth to see their decisions implemented. Therefore, an independent evaluation of environmental codes across the world has to be done. to see if these forums fulfill the needs for the realization of the right to access to justice, environmental justice in particular. Of course, there has been a sharp increase in recognizing the right to environment in many national jurisdictions today, but is not yet universal in character. And if a country has no forum at all, then countries should be pushed to help people realize this right. As I started with saying, we are all the crew. We either live with the spaceship or we crash with it. I believe that we will live with it, and it's also a positive note to end my speech, perhaps. Thank you.